defensively, I thought our guys had a great deal of energy right from the start all the way through. Great special teams plays by Christian Dudzik, so I'm happy about that. So at this time, thanks, Jeff. This time I'll open up any questions anybody might have.
Coach, tell me about a bounce-back game. I know last week left a bad taste in your mouth. To come out and play like tonight, tell me how you feel about that.
Well, I think anytime guys are competitors, we didn't feel like we had played particularly well last week, and we had good focus during the week of practice. We have been practicing well all along, but there certainly was, I think, an added determination to make sure we had a hard edge that we were going to reestablish some things. So I thought by and large we did. Now I do believe there's some things within the football team that we've got to continue to work on. I thought that we got a little sloppy at times with some of our penalties. At times I thought seemed foolish, but pretty remarkable job when we were depleted at the receiver position. I thought the guys that came in played really well, Trevor Gephardt in particular, and so there were some good things done tonight.
Do you think Brock in particular kind of had that last week stuck in his craw and was kind of determined to come out and play a lot better this week?
Well, Brock's played really well, but he didn't play well last week, and I think the quarterback position can be particularly hard at times. He was spot on, and I thought he played the ball well, and his reads were correct, and he's got a lot of confidence, and he also, he was disappointed in his performance, and it was good to see him go out there and play well this week.
Did you find on the punt return?
Yeah, I thought Christian really did an excellent job, and we're going to really evaluate that. Christian had been kind of a stopgap linebacker. He felt like he had pretty good hands, but he's an aggressive guy, and even on the kickoff, I think if he might have caught that thing clean, he might have had a shot.
A lot of speed.
He's the fastest player on a football team. Yes, he is the fastest player on a football team.
Second shutout this season. The defense is only the lowest, most points you allowed is 21 in the game. Tell me about your performance tonight.
I think any time that you can play dominating defense, it's going to. You play great defense, you're going to have an opportunity to win everything, just because they can maintain the set. There was a look in the guy's eyes, even in the locker room, that I saw really hard edge, particularly for defensive guys. And that's really reassuring. I just felt like we were going to play really well, and we certainly did.
How good is this defense? I mean, compared.
Oh, I think it's a fair question. I don't know right now. They're probably as good as any defense that we've had here since I've been our head coach. We played really well last year, but this has been pretty consistent. We had some missed tackles against Indiana State, but by and large, this is a good defense.
Any injuries, Craig?
Yes. We think Cooper Wall has got a high ankle sprain. X-ray in the wall, but got a high ankle sprain.
Tell me your reaction coming out of the tunnel to start the game and seeing the wave of green and yellow in the stands.
Well, it's impressive. Our fan support is really heartwarming. I mean, to see the number of fans that we had here, it certainly provided an electric atmosphere, and so we were excited about that, and it's great to see that kind of support. I don't know what the total was, but there was a lot.
Is LeCompte going to be your kickoff guy now? I mean, is he?
Oh, you know what? We're just nursing Adam's hamstring, and I think between this next week we've got to make some determinations what we're going to do. We have another young man that we're trying to redshirt in hopes that Adam bounces back this next week. It's working right now, but it's not ideal. We went through it on fourth down there. I typically would kick a field goal. I just felt like we just didn't have enough leg in the win, and we got to get healthy there.
Craig, did you see this out of Trevor Gephardt this season, this kind of breakthrough that when you recruited him a few years ago that he'd be this kind of player?
Well, Trevor's a self-starter. He's a very competitive guy. He's continued to improve. He has high expectations of himself, comes from an excellent program here, Sioux Falls, Washington. And, he played great tonight, but it's just not only tonight. He's played really well all season long, and so he's been a great addition for us.
The defense seems to close in on his offense because it's fast.
They've got excellent speed. Those guys, and we're depleted, Kevin. I mean, there's some guys that are out there, you know, we lost a couple guys, but we still have got pretty good speed, and that helps.
Your skill guys from Dakota, Moody, Kip and South Oakland. Talk to that depth.
Well, you know, we felt good about our depth at wide receiver. Coach Burton's done a good job during fall camp, and we felt good about it. Now these guys are having an opportunity to play, and they answered the bell. You know, coming into this game, you take your top receivers out. I was really concerned. You don't have Ryan, you don't have Zach Braw. And those are two excellent receivers. And I felt good about our depth, but I think these guys exceeded my expectations tonight.
Coach, you said earlier this week anybody can beat anybody in the Valley. It seemed to have happened this weekend. Do you feel like, you know, we're right where we want to be with 4 games to go?
You know what? After the Indiana State game, I'm thinking about Southern Illinois, and that's it. I mean, that's how this league is. And all the coaches will say it, and the players recognize it, so we've got Southern Illinois coming. Any other questions? Okay, thanks a lot.